Welcome to Staying Relevant, the podcast hosted by two bestest of best pals, Peter James, Jonathan Joseph Wicks, and me, Sam Thompson. This is the bonus episode.
Which means it's Thursday and you'll be able to watch this on Sunday, and Monday's main episode you'll be able to watch tomorrow, which is Friday, which means you can catch us on a
Monday, a Thursday, a Friday, and a Sunday.
I will be swearing, especially as it's the return of Postman Pete.
Which he loves.
If you don't like it, go yourself. Do you want to do rate review and all that?
How much do you love Postman Pete, Quigley?
I think it's the worst segment we've ever had.
That's producer Pippa
I thought it was a great idea, Postman Pete. I genuinely did think it was a really good idea. But then what happened was you started sending stuff. And what you send is bullshit. I mean, I've just vetoed a Christmas decoration because someone's just made a Christmas decoration out of wire. Why do I care? Well, it's going on Pippa's Christmas tree, but it will not be going anywhere near my hands. And certainly nowhere near this podcast because it's a waste of everyone's time.
Oh, it's funny. Pete was going to say Christmas tree, then he realised he's never going to buy a Christmas tree for his house, so he went hands.
I've lived on my own for a very, very long time and I've never had a Christmas tree.
That's so
or
sad.
Decorations. Nothing. Anyway, let's move on, shall we? As this is the bonus episode, that means that we generally like to hear from you. So you can email us at the worst email address in the world, which is hello@srproductions.co.uk. And if you are going to send stuff for Postman Pete, don't waste my time. Don't waste everyone else's time by sending dog treats and Christmas decorations and bullshit like that. We're not going to shout out your business, all right? That's not what this is about, all right? We want stuff that people want to do. If it's funny, if it's something that is interesting, don't just send any old shit. All right, because it's pointless.
I like your shit.
And I am now vetoing them. All right, they have to come through me first. So if you think you can get past my gatekeeping with what you send, great. If you don't fill up the PO box with bollocks. Anyway, let's start off with the first listener letter of 2025, and this is from Steph. Sam, you want to read it?
Okay. Hello, Steph. What you got for us here?
It's a great first line.
Hello.
That wasn't the great first line I was talking about.
Hello, I'm really fucking drunk right now, but fuck me, some of your TikToks and vids are funny as fuck. There's a lot of fucks in here. Actually, nearly had an asthma attack from laughing, or I smoke too much. And I mean, they might be funnier because I'm sloshed. It was the work do. I don't just get drunk all the time. That would be really bad. Lol. Also, well done, Sam, on your Hollywood fame and celebrity jungle thingy. That was quite good. And well done, Pete, on Strictly. I mean, some of the costumes were awful, but you could see you worked hard.
Okay.
I've lost where I was going with this. I got too many drinks at the afternoon work bash, but we just think do some more dances and good work on your TV stuff. You were good on TV too, not just as funny as the podcast. You should do more podcasts because that's what you two do best. Bye from Steph.
And that's how we're starting the year. Jesus, fuck me.
We actually need to do more TikTok dances. This is something that needs to be discussed. We haven't done a TikTok dance in a fucking long time.
It's because, Sam, I've been dancing for 10 hours a day.
I know, but now we need to level it up.
Well, the show finished 3 days ago.
Yeah, fine. We need to get going.
Well, we'll see what happens. Steph, listen, you're the first letter of 2025, and all I can say is the only way is up, I would hope, because that was word vomit.
I really quite like it.
I mean,
she said, well done on the jungle thingy.
Yeah, well done on the jungle thingy.
And Pete, you tried hard.
And yeah, Pete, well done on, you know, we could see that you tried your best despite the fact that you were shit. So, Steph, thanks so much. We love it. Nice. Let's move on from that because there's not really much we can do with it.
Oh, we got something good now, though. This is big.
We are going to go into my least favourite segment that's ever happened on Staying Relevant.
That was Pippa.
I genuinely thought it was going to be a really good idea when we heard about it. And then we started getting stuff sent. And I'll be honest with you, we are going to start 2025 with Postman Pete. But my premonition is that we won't end it.
You manifesting?
With Postman Pete. This could be the one and only Postman Pete of 2025. Unless something miraculous happens in this next couple of minutes of podcast dreariness.
Well, the first one is actually quite good.
The first one I've just read. Someone who must be the only listener that seems to enjoy Postman Pete has actually sent a Postman Pete. Someone has made a Postman Pete. Now, when I say they've made a Postman Pete, what they've done is they put a beard on Postman Pat.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
We have Postman Pete.
Why have you got a penis nose?
But what I do like is he's holding a goat. So we now have a mascot for Postman Pete. He's got a sack with a letter in it.
That is actually really cool. So I'm watching Pete unwrap this. I can see how as a kid he would open presents aggressively.
It's not fucking past the parcel. Jesus, fuck me. What's going on here? Right. Okay, so the letter with Postman Pete.
Oh, you sound so over it.
Dear Sam and Pete and the Staying Relevant team, myself, Martin, and my wife Fern have been fans since Reality News. We watch both the episodes every Sunday back to back without fail. Fern has met Pete twice on the set of Tower years ago, as well as us both being extras on a football match episode indoors. Anyway, here's a little mascot gift we put together for your Pete Mail service. It's Postman Pete, but we thought you can either love or hate it. I haven't made my mind up yet. It was fun to make and support Postman Pete, and his little goat called Bleat. Oh, I like it. Thank you for the entertainment. Thanks for being you. The only way is up. Ta-da.
My favourite thing about that is the only way is up, as if Pete's on a down.
It's also the theme tune of Tower. Oh, right, okay.
But quite funny. It's like, don't worry, Pete, the only way is up.
Do you know what? Ordinarily, as not a fan of Postman Pete's segment, I appreciate the effort that's gone into making this.
I love the way they've actually gone with your nose.
So Martin and you're a fucking prick. Martin and Fern, I quite like it. I'll be honest with you, I quite like it. There's a beard, there's hair. He's got a sack. He's holding a
Chuck
goat.
it over here. I'll put it on the shelf.
That will go on the shelf. Martin and Fern, you now have a place in the Staying Relevant sort of bookshelf. That is Sam. Yeah, sorry, Sam's the picture of the Staying Relevant tour, which has now just fallen down, which is just highlights the sort of.
What's that? Is that
it's
cleaning
acid,
fluid?
that is just hanging on. That's some sort of detergent. So no expense spared. Don't worry about it. Leave it. It's all good. Happy days. So Martin and Fern, thank you very much. It's a sort of an all right start to Postman Pete, the potential last ever Postman Pete.
We're balancing a picture frame on a vat of cleaning fluid.
Yeah, well, if you think that's bad, the whole bookcase is balancing on a milk crate. So, but
we're not going anywhere.
No expense spared. We don't fuck about down here. This is why they call TV and sort of entertainment smoke and mirrors, because behind the scenes, it's just a load of bodged up shit.
Oh, God.
So anyway, Martin and Fern, thank you very much. Postman Pete, love it. Next up, I don't quite understand this one, but it's the first time we've had anything really addressed to you, Sam.
Hey! No one ever sends me anything.
You know, let's just persevere to make people happy. Okay. So I've got a goat cushion. Sam's got a cushion. So Sam, letter. Nice.
Oh, it's in my mum's handwriting.
Cushion. So I'll just keep this going then for those of you that are listening and not watching. Sam has been given a cushion and is now about to read a letter.
Here we go. Right. Hi, Sam. You may remember me as the lady who sent Pete the Christopher cushion earlier in November. I'm so happy Pete loved his cushion, and thank you for being so kind about my letter. At the time, I wanted to order one for both of you. I felt so guilty for not sending one to you at the same time. I'm very, very sorry. Don't worry, it's okay. I'm used to it. I'm incredibly grateful to you both for helping me through my anxiety, dark times, and just wanted to hide away from everything and everybody in life. Also, for the free tickets you both offered me this year for the show. That was another reason for the cushions. Thank you. What a lovely letter. Sam, you're one of life's beautiful people. Keep giving hugs and being you. The world needs more people like you. It would be a far better place. Also, you've been brilliant on Unpacked, and we all missed you, including Pete. He hasn't said that. Pete, you had me in tears when you did your couple's choice on Strictly. You're so humble, honest, and genuinely incredibly hard on yourself. We all loved watching you and your Vita dance. Could see how hard you worked, and your growth throughout the series was beautiful to watch. That is why the Staying Relevant Army kept voting for you. In true Pete style, anyone who did not like us for voting for you can go and fuck themselves. Congratulations for getting through to the quarterfinals, an enormous achievement. Be proud of yourselves, both. That includes you, Pete.
Semi-finals.
I will always listen and watch. Finally, never forget that staying relevant makes a difference to so many people. It takes them away for a time every week and allows them to forget for a moment, smile and laugh. That is so very special. Love and all the best of luck, always, both, D. That is one of the nicest messages I think I've ever received.
I very much love my goat pillow with Christopher. Sam, your pillow has got...
I've got you on it.
It's you and I dressed as cowboys when we're in Colorado. That is a very lovely message. Thank you for the delightful words, the kind words. That is very nice of you. And as much as I take the piss, we do like receiving all the nice stuff you do. I just don't think it's worthwhile sharing them with everyone sometimes. We like to see them, and they are very nice messages, things like that.
I love listening to that. And do you know what, Pete? We're motivational speakers.
I don't think we are.
We are. We're bringing people through dark
that,
times.
I don't think I've ever said anything that has motivated anyone to do anything.
Yeah.
But you try.
Yeah, I really do believe that's really nice to hear, actually, that we're making a difference.
Yeah, it is. It is actually nice. And as much as I take the piss, part and parcel of what this podcast is the fact that we have made a weird little family out of people.
Do you know what we should do? We should make a name like Pete and Sam, the difference makers. Or like... I don't know. We should make that be known that we make a difference. You know?
No, because that kind of then defeats the object of what you do. Because we don't do it to make a difference. We do it because this is part and parcel of what it is. And
these two guys make a difference.
If that helps people, then great. But yeah, thank you so much, Dee. Love the pillows. Happy days. Martin and Fern, thank you for Postman Pete. And thank you to everyone who's enjoyed Postman Pete over the last couple of months. We've really enjoyed doing it, and we've really enjoyed making it, and it's unlikely it will return. Strap in, because this is where it gets good.
Now, this goes up on our socials every week. This is very big. It's our socials, by the way, at Staying Relevant Podcast, and you send your messages to us. So here is the first one. If SR Productions was a movie, who would play everyone? I know who's got Pete, Ricky Gervais.
Eh?
Pete's Ricky Gervais.
Why would I be Ricky Gervais?
Because you're David Brent.
Because I'm David Brent. I mean, one of the best characters ever. But I don't know if I'd be David Brent. Do you know what? You know when people say to you about like Disney characters and that, everyone has always told me that I'm like Scar from The Lion King.
Scar!
And his voice, so that was Jeremy Irons.
Great voice.
Original. Yeah. And he's quite, I imagine if we're doing a fucking movie of Staying Relevant, I imagine I'm probably the villain. Am I?
No, I don't know. No, do you know what you are? You're the villain who turns good and that everyone ends up loving.
So in terms of villainous characters, I think I would probably be something like Jeremy Irons.
Jeremy Irons, that's a great one.
I think you would
Give me a good one.
You'd be a little bit like...
Matt Damon.
Adam Sandler in Waterboy.
I like Adam Sandler. I'll take that.
Yeah, I think you're going to go something comical, sort of, you know, everyone kind of loves him.
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson. I am so played by Owen Wilson.
Yeah, you're Owen Wilson.
Hey
nice.
Guys, I'm here.
Nice.
And I'm Sam Thompson.
Obviously would be Jack Harlow.
Yeah. Not a movie star, but yeah.
Yeah, but he'd probably branch into that because all them singers...
Or I'd be Austin Butler, maybe.
I think just stick with Owen Wilson because we're
Timothy Chalamet.
No.
People, why are you saying no?
Let's stick with Owen Wilson. Kira.
Well, Kira's got to have Keira Knightley.
They share a name, but I don't know why there would be any other reason why it should be Keira Knightley.
Go on, Kira, who do you want to be played by?
Can I be played by Halle Berry?
Oh!
Very good shout. And also, she's not done films for it, so she's kind of a part-time actress. So that's perfect. She hasn't done things for a while. Pippa. Cool.
Pippa, that is fucking terrible.
Pippa, who would... Yeah, okay, all right, well...
I know who yours is.
You're just going to be horrible.
No, I'm not actually. Pippa's is Olivia Rodrigo.
Oh, not an
Yeah, because Pippa, when we were doing the radio together, Pippa always used to get said that she looks like Olivia Rodrigo.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right then. Annalise?
I don't know, you put me on the spot. I don't know, you choose.
All right, then. I imagine you'll be sort of an extra. You'll be in the credits, though. We'll give you credit. Annalise Hedison, played by herself.
Yeah. Josh. Here we go.
Don't do me dirty.
Josh, in terms of looks and everything else, looks a little bit like, and similar sort of characters he sort of plays as well. I know. I don't think you know who I'm going to say.
I know who Josh should be.
Let me just find out his name.
I know exactly who Josh is. Can I go? Josh is Steve Buscemi.
That's, mate, show me. Exactly who I was thinking.
Yeah!
I was literally searching Armageddon characters.
I was in Con Air.
Yeah, there we go. Because Con Air, prime example, weird,
Steve Buscemi.
animal, slightly odd looking. So yeah.
You think I'm odd looking?
I mean, yeah. But you're kind of a better looking Steve. Like I would say.
I hope so.
I would say you're kind of.
What's the other guy people kept on calling him? Rami something.
Rami Malek.
Rami Malek, yeah.
Yeah, you could be a Rami Malek.
You're okay. When you get older, you're Steve Buscemi, but younger, you're Rami Malek.
You look like the Rami person.
You would type in Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, less so.
So yeah, I think
I
that's
love the
who
way we
we'd
were
be.
going for the same person.
Yeah, we were both googling there in different films. Great
Okay,
films,
so
by the way.
that's a great question. We've had a lot of fun with that one.
Why are you? Sorry, sorry.
What?
What happened there?
We had a lot of fun. We really enjoyed that one.
I'm not entirely sure what happened there. I can't describe what happened there, but that seems a little bit odd.
Great fun there. We've had a lot of fun with that
Moving
question.
on to the next segment.
Yeah, nipples for fingers.
This isn't children in need. I don't understand why you've just done it.
I'm
that
just
way.
moving it on.
All right.
Nipples for fingers or fingers for nipples?
What?
Nipples for fingers.
Is this the sort of shit we're
or
starting the
fingers
year with?
for nipples? I would prefer fingers for nipples than nipples for fingers. Quite fun to have. Imagine someone just going on your fingers. I'd love to tweet one of your fingers, Pete. What
I
would you
don't
rather?
understand.
Okay, your fingers on your nipples or your nipples on the end of your fingers.
Well, I'd still use my. So yeah, it would have to be fingers for nipples, but yeah. Okay, let's move on from that one. Not as much fun as the other one, I'll be honest with you. But thanks so much. Next up.
Hi, I'm currently watching the episode where Pete tries to steal Sam's world record, and I couldn't help but notice Pete's huge strand of grey hair. I've circled it in a photo down below. That's from Gail.
So it's not even a question.
It's just a statement.
It's just a statement. You've noticed that I'm going grey. Well, Gail, fuck you.
I could see it. It's a big strand.
I have got a grey streak coming through in one area that is, it's increasing. I don't mind going grey. I'm okay with going grey. Are you going grey? You can't really tell.
I'm not going grey. Yeah, I'm not actually.
Well, you can't really tell because what's left of your hair is highlighted a lot of the time, which kind of hides the grey.
I need to go back to the highlights.
From the massive, but I don't see you going grey. Come, show me the sides, because normally at the
Yeah, it
sides. when
starts
you
on the
shave-
side.
Is it starting a little bit?
No, I haven't got any grey
You
hairs.
don't actually. Yeah, you don't.
Although I found a grey pube.
Really?
Yeah, I had a grey pube. To the point where I plucked it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Josh, you're are quite old. You're
There's no great pubes, no.
no, but have you got grey hair?
Yeah, I've got a few.
Do you?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
I just don't know how I didn't notice that when I thought you were a child. It just it should have been a giveaway. It just that'll be why then. Pippa, you're still young.
I have had one.
You have had one.
You had a grey hair. You're 25. Pete, I bet if you looked, you'd have a grey pube. I genuinely believe that.
But I'm quite groomed.
Oh, are you? You go bald.
No, it's not. It's not bald down there.
Oh, right.
It's just groomed.
Have you ever veted before?
No.
You should.
No, I mean I shave my bollocks. I don't beat them. You just have to pull them up, and it looks like sort of a baby plucked chicken.
Yeah, but when you veet, you have to lie on your back with your legs in the air.
No.
In the shower.
No.
You do. You
What,
put
then who does it?
you. So you lie on your back, right, and you put the V. You got that.
Sorry, why do you need to be on your back to do that?
Because sometimes I like to veet my bum. Because then when you fart, Because basically, hair on your bum is like
See what
wind.
you've started, girl.
Hair on your bum is like windbreakers. Yeah, it is. It's like windbreakers. If you fart and you got a hairy bum, it stops the sound. But sometimes, if you've eaten a bum, any noise, straight out.
You want louder.
Yeah.
So that's why you.
Well, no, I did it once just for to see what it would be like. Because JP did it once and he said I should try.
So yeah, I do have a grey strand of hair that is quite big, and it just goes off to one side. But I actually don't mind it. And do you know what? If I keep long hair, I really like the idea of having long grey hair.
But you said you're going to shave it.
Yeah, but it might be because I don't know. I'm just looking for a change because I've had long hair for a long time and it is gradually getting shorter. The hairline hasn't moved that much in the past 2 years, but it did have a stage where it really went for it. And if it goes for it again...
If it wakes up and has another go.
Yeah, it's currently hibernating from receding. But if it goes through another spurt of fuck him, let's give him more of a forehead, then I will have to go and get it done and then I may grow it again. But I don't mind it being grey. Like I think the idea of like an older guy with grey hair is quite cool.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
Maybe
mean?
we should
Like-
both go grey.
But you won't. And I don't think it's like it just happens, mate. I don't think you sort
If
of
you go grey, I'm dying. I'm not dying, sorry. I'm dyeing my hair.
What, grey?
Grey, yeah.
But
We'll
I
go.
don't think it would suit
We'll
you.
be silver foxes.
Yeah, but I don't know if it would suit you.
Don't fucking say that without knowing.
No, I honestly don't because like facially, you're pale.
Yeah, let's get a tan.
Yeah, but your skin is kind of yellowy grey anyway, and I think if you have the grey
Pete
hair,
always says I look like I've got jaundice.
you just look a little bit washed out. Granted, I look like a what's it in a wig, but you are just a little bit.
Yeah, you don't like. I put a filter on my Instagram stories, and Pete hates it.
Sam puts a tanned filter on his Instagram stories, and the problem is it makes him look sun-kissed, and it makes me look like a bottle of Sunny D. It's fucking ridiculous. Like it just looks ridiculous. And the reason you do that is to make your eyes bluer.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then mine look fake. The whole thing, I look like a doll when you do it, and it's just and I wish you.
I haven't
And
done for a
also,
while.
who still does filters on Instagram stories? Is that not something that we all did like fucking 10 years
Hey,
ago?
Pippa, is that not cool with the kids?
I don't think, mate. You're supposed to be the one that's down with the kids.
Shit.
It says on the story that you've used a filter now. Everyone can see.
Really?
Oh,
Oh, wow. Mine's called Jay Alvarez.
No, yours is called Heaven.
All right, Pippa.
so you're using a filter called Heaven?
Yeah.
God, you're a fucking prick. I think that should be a new 2025 thing that you stop using filters.
Oh, I don't know. I quite like that filter.
No, stop using them.
I keep getting told. Do you know what's really annoying? Is the Botox wore off a long time ago, and I still have people messaging me being like, "What have you done to your face?" And I'm like, "Nothing's happened."
Well, we're talking about that. I had a photo shoot yesterday, right? And the glam people that are doing up me fucking like hair and all that sort of stuff. And I said, "Oh, my skin's been quite bad recently. Obviously, like I've been fucking doing Strictly and all the other stuff." And she literally went to me, "Yeah, there's a lot of lumps and bumps there. Have you thought about Botox?"
Oh yes.
And I am thinking about it.
Again, can we go and film you getting tox?
No, I'm not going where you went because you look like fucking death.
Okay,
after
fine.
yours.
We'll come to you.
You're not coming to that.
Why?
But I do think I have no issue with people doing whatever to make them happy, but my face is drooping. And I do feel like maybe at 36 years old, I should probably start looking at...
Can I tell you why that is? Because you don't smile enough.
No, but yours is drooping. You smile all the time. That's why you've had Botox. But also, I wouldn't do all the stuff that you did because you really didn't
Salmon sperm, it was fine.
Yeah, but it didn't go well for you.
Yeah, salmon sperm was fine. It was the Botox that fucked me. But now I have nothing in my face, and people are still telling me that they're like, "Why have you ruined your face?" And I don't understand because I don't know what. I
You
haven't
do
done
still
anything.
have it in your face. You haven't had it all
No, it
dissolved.
wears off. It's worn off.
You literally had it done like just before you
Look at
went
me
to
smile.
Australia. What, the Botox is worn off?
Yeah.
Isn't it supposed to last for ages?
Like 3 to 6 months.
Yeah. I got done ages ago.
But yeah, I do feel like Ted. What do you think? No.
I think do it.
Embrace the age.
I think do it.
I think do it.
You
Well-
can't embrace grey, but then not
Yeah, but I don't mean like I don't want to look like a fucking like a kid.
I want to see Pete get a facelift.
But I mean like no, because I tell you something. Because I lost quite a lot of weight strictly. The old wattle's gone.
Oh, right.
Yeah, like I've my face has gone. It's really
Tightened
slim.
up.
Well, because I'm still not really drinking, by the way.
I love the way Pete was looking for applause. I'm really not drinking, by the way,
I'm just
guys.
drinking like a normal person now. Like I've been out like a couple of times since the Strictly thing, and I've had a few drinks. But like I've been going home at a normal time. Like I've not been overdoing it. I'm not drinking alone anymore.
That's depressing.
So
Year, new you.
no, it's not New Year, New Me.
Are you slaying right now?
Sounds like new year, new you.
It sounds like New Year, New Pete. You're in your entourage.
Oh fuck me! I think it's time to call this a day.
Oh my God, Peter James, look at you. You're
That
a
was
new
the
man.
first bonus episode, and I don't really know what happened in it. There was bits. Martin and Fern sent a doll. Dee sent a pillow. Sam and I would rather have fingers for nipples. And thanks for listening. I don't know why you do.
I loved that. That was one of the best bonuses we've ever done.
That doesn't say a lot for the rest of them.
More to come in 2025.
Do I need Botox? Mummy, write in.
Or a facelift.
I don't need a facelift.
Or a nose job.
To be honest with you, in all seriousness, a nose job, it adds character. Do I need a nose job?
No. You can get nose filler.
Why do I need to fill my nose?
Because it straightens it out.
Listen, I broke my nose a couple of times. That's why it's fucking bent.
Pete, look, if you drink a beer, the nose would hit the froth before your lips.
Yeah, it does happen. I don't understand. Do I need a nose job?
Oh, he's getting nervous now.
Well, all right.
No nose job, potentially a bit of Botox.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I am aging.
36.
But what I will say is, considering I've been told that I am the old one out of the two of us, your decline in the past 2 years has been
tough.
quite rapid, because I don't think we look that much different in age anymore.
I would annoyingly agree. Yeah,
when we started this, you looked very young. In
my
comparison to me.
prime actually was 28.
Yeah.
That was my prime, and it's gone downhill since then. I'm looking more and more like my dad every year.
Nothing wrong with that, 'cause Big Mark's a legend.
Hey, Big Mark is a ledge, but
Really enjoyed that video at the weekend, by the way.
hey, you didn't reply to it.
No, I didn't. But
I literally sent a video of my dad being like, Peter, well, he's very posh. He was like, Peter, very well done on the Strictly thing, mate. You know, I mean, well done, old chap. And literally, he read it and didn't reply.
do you know what? Well, no, because by the time I read it, it was a few hours after, and I assumed he wouldn't still be there. So
Yeah, he
then I
wouldn't.
would have just been replying to you. And
Do you know what he
wouldn't
did as
have
well?
said that.
Dad's like a fucking fan. Sorry, I know we've gone way over, but Dad's a fan. Dad went, well, we were watching on Strictly like every weekend. He did fucking marvellous job, Peter. What I've got to say, his speech at the end, really lovely, really humble speech. And he knew he was shit, and he knew he was shit, and he was really humble at the end. Like he said, he got everything he needed out of him. Really good job. And then at the end after that, he goes, I really think we should meet up with Pete again. And I was like, what the fuck? You've never said that. And he's obviously like watched Strictly, become like a fan of Pete, and is now like, we should go for lunch. Like, we should all go for lunch.
I absolutely love Big Mike.
He wants to go for lunch.
I would love to.
He actually wanted to be invited out tomorrow night.
Oh
No, not a chance. But
no, right. Do you know what's really funny about this? Right, I know this is now not part of it, but this needs to be included because it's hilarious. Big Mike is actually a fucking ledge. He is as posh as what Sam has said there, but he's also riff-raff, which is the funniest thing, because he's got my mentality on a lot of things, and it scares Sam. It scares the living shit out of Sam, to the point where Sam doesn't like me and Big Mike being allowed to drink together.
Yeah.
Because
Terrifying.
I once took his dad out, and Sam honestly messaged me every hour making sure that his dad wasn't doing anything too embarrassing, because he doesn't trust his dad and me together. And I absolutely love Big Mike. He's fucking hilarious. So
my dad will literally like dance on tables.
he's the bollocks. Do you know what we should do? I wonder if, because he doesn't really understand the fucking podcast of what we do.
No, he hasn't got a clue.
Hasn't got a clue. It would be great to have him in for a fucking session, for a bonus ep.
He's never watched a thing that I've been on.
No, and this is the other funniest thing, is bear in mind that he's watched Strictly, didn't watch any of Sam in the Jungle.
Didn't watch any of
I
it.
had to update him.
Yeah. He never watched anything, right? And he goes, how's it? The three things he asked me, I really like this about Dad. The things he asked me, he goes, are you happy? Are you healthy? Are you making money?
Yeah.
Those are the three things. My mum watches fucking everything.
Yeah.
everything.
We love Karen.
Karen will reply to every story. I bet she's replied to 2 already today with emojis.
And me.
Has she actually? Did she reply to all your stories? I knew it.
Love Karen.
We're
actually going
filming,
to see
actually.
Karen
Yeah, we're
after
filming
this.
with Mum later. That's going to be terrifying.
But yeah, Big Mike needs to be part of. He needs because he's a great character to add to this.
He's
little
a very,
thing.
very interesting
Just for little
bloke.
cameos of stuff because he's fucking great. Go on, say goodbye.
Guys, that is it for the bonus episode. What a time it's been. Had so much fun over the year, and the new one is just about to begin. We are going bigger and better than ever before. We love you.
You've gone really presentary.
Hey, man, unpacked. Change me.
Hey, man. Cool. Make sure if you want to feature in the podcast and send stuff and do all that sort of shit, the email address is hello@srproductions.co.uk. I still fucking hate it. Rate, review, do all of that stuff. Follow us on socials at Staying Relevant Podcast. We'll be back on Monday with a main episode. Ta-da, fuck off, goodbye.
We love you. This has been a Staying Relevant production.